Hey, what's up, bro? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Yes, no, maybe so. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. Yeah, so this is my city. England is my city, you know. I called it Beach City. I failed the first one I built too quickly and I ran out of money. So this is Beach City too. You can send you can reply and stuff like that in the group chat. You don't have to type it on the PlayStation if you want. What's up, bro? What's up? It's been a minute. Over here's a industrial area that's, hold on, slowly crapping out. Give me a second. Yes, don't judge me for my use of windmills. I'm trying to stay green. Doesn't really have that much of a particular impact besides like ground pollution and stuff, but yeah, and in the Beach City 2 actually, the first one failed. Yeah. I don't know if you ever played this game before, but it's kind of like a resource management kind of game. You have to make sure you have enough electricity. You can see I have it connected here. This is the water pumping for the water for the city, and then this is the waste disposal. As you can see, it's going downstream over there. Mayor Dewey's play. Oh, where Pearl changed the script, right? That's it. That's the right episode, right? I think so. Please don't. I mean, not that it truly matters. I just the comments stay pretty up there pretty much the whole race. Miss Obama, get breathe in. But yeah, no, I made this road look super janky up here. Trust me, I'm aware. It's just I'm using one-way roads, like mainly, so that like yeah, let me just show you. See, you can see on the top left it says the average traffic flow is 94%. That means pretty much no one's really stopping anywhere for all that long. The most is here on the on-ramp to get back onto the highway from directly from the industrial. So that's the only reason why it's so much. Apart from that, and the industrial coming in, which I'm probably gonna change. I can possibly move this one over here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I gotta move this wasting here though. Um, no, 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 no. Initially on the other map, yes, because it looked a bit more like it, but this one, not not nearly as much, obviously. Um, maybe something over here. Whoa, look at this though. Holy shit. Look at that. So it's like, anyways, you can unlock. I only have, this area that my camera can go in at the moment. That's like the starting area, but you can buy more areas. I can buy that one, and once I buy that one, I can buy the ones, around it and stuff like that. That's like the whole play area right there. But yeah, I guess that's like the closest thing that kind of looks like Beach City on this map, mind you. They added 5 new maps with the latest one. They already had like 20 before that. So you can see this one looks pretty dope. Like I'm really looking forward to like making like some like cities kind of like in between the mountains and stuff like that. It'd be pretty dope. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. I'm just trying to let the society kind of stabilize real quick. You can see at the bottom right, that big green bar. That means that the city is demanding more residential housing. So if I build more housing, that bar goes down. But the more people that are there, they're gonna want more commercial and industrial, and it's sort of like a playing going back and forth between, uh, right? Quarantine. We gotta do something about that. But I was actually thinking it'd be actually kind of cool to have like a gameplay mechanic that, like, there's actually a virus going around. How good is your city at taking care of that? I think that would be pretty cool. Um, yeah, that's why I just have the housing and industrial separated there. It gets kind of dark, so I'm just gonna go into this mode for the time being, just so we can see some shit. But you can see it tells you how much electricity I'm producing and how much the city is consuming. It shows how much water is available, how much sewage treatment is, and all that stuff. And it gives you all this crime, fire safety, health, education. At the moment, everyone's incredibly stupid because I haven't built a school yet, because I'm trying to, one, stabilize, society so that it's not expanding and growing too large. That's what she said. Um, but on top of that, so that I have a sufficient amount of money so I can build the infrastructure around it first. Because, for instance, if you look at my power, okay, so not so much now, because it's like a different, time of year, time of the day. There's different power outputs that happen, and it fluctuates. It doesn't just stay exactly at that one number. Uh, For real, it's like, what the fuck are we supposed to do here? Like, are we just all stupid? Well, I mean, maybe they're too stupid to know that there's no school. Big brain. Modern problems require modern solutions. But yeah, that goes up to, it was like 56 earlier. That's why I put the power production as high as it is now. So if I were to be like, oh wow, I have plenty of space to work with, I go build a school, and then all of a sudden it ramps back up to how it was earlier. Now I'm kind of screwed because now I'm low on money because I just built a school and now I don't have enough power. That kind of stuff happens. So that's what just trying to build up, the electricity I'm producing, the water I'm able to provide, and stuff like that before I build a school or build a bigger hospital or a bigger fire department or police department and stuff like that. Um, the other stuff you can do here is the population. There's currently 2,326, 1,400 employed, and only 1% unemployment. 1% unemployment. I know it in the, once it gets big city, it's gonna teeter around the 4 or 5 is like that sweet spot. But I mean, if everyone's working, everyone's working. For real, right? I know that there was a Steven Universe like full on like everything texture pack for Minecraft. It was really crazy. Like the Wither and stuff like that is the diamonds, the head, the chest, the arms and stuff. It's really cool. But yeah, so there's that. There's land value, leisure, which again I don't have any of it just yet because it costs a lot of money. Import and export, you know, and it shows there's like different ones for the oil, forestry, or not manufacturing, agricultural goods, and even mail now. Um, there's the traffic flow, like I was saying. Traffic flow has been spot on so far. And then public transportation and every kind too. There's the bus, there's taxis, there's trains, there's metros, there's boats, planes. There's taxis there. But anyways, there you go. Bus, trolley bus, metro, train, water, air taxi, monorail, and cable car. Right? Did you say oil? Man. Oh, bro, warpads would be so sick. Imagine you just like you build a big city, you just see like the warpad going off like every like couple seconds or every couple minutes, and you just see going back and forth. That'd be so sick. Yeah, so you have traffic routes, junctions, stoplights, and stuff like that, and I can adjust the roads. I can even choose, if you see here, which roads have stop signs, which of them have lights, stuff like that. You can tell them you know, don't stop for anyone. You know, you can go whenever it's free or stop, yield for traffic, stuff like that. Yo, that'd be insane. I mean, like I said, this is on, well, not like I said, but this is on PS4, and you can only do DLC and stuff like that, and like approved creator content that they have that you can download. But on PC, you can obviously do like third-party mods and stuff like that. It's absolutely sick. But continuing with the info views, um, garbage. I have 2 landfills at the moment. And I'm working on getting a, what the fuck is it? Incineration plant. Either that one, waste transfer facility, or, you know, waste processing and stuff like that. But, you know, that one's 6 figures on for one of them, you know. It gets really expensive. But that's for later on. So there's pollution. That's an absolutely horrible thing. But everyone else is fine, you know. Everyone's safe. Everyone's healthy. There's wind. Obviously, you can see this is a good spot for wind turbines, etc. You know, good spot all on the cliffs. I might even put some up there once I unlock these areas here. Cause that look, yo, imagine just chilling here. You just see windmills across like the top there. Obviously, it kind of messes with the view a bit, and you know, if you didn't need to, don't. But hey, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep it going. And there's also I mean, there's just a lot of to talk about with this game. Especially considering that you don't know about it, so I can really just talk about anything and it's new knowledge to you. But yeah. So this is the height one. It just gives you kind of like a height map of the entire thing. I can't zoom out farther than that when I'm in this view, so that's really all you can get. But let me check the electricity. See how it ramped up back there? Now it's even higher than what it was before. That's how I know that I'm really on the edge there with my power. And now I can be all American and go coal plant. And you see, give me a second. Do I have? Yeah, I have 19K. If I put look, so it tells you how much it is. Okay, so it doesn't tell you how much it produces, because now that I think about it, you need to look for oil. Okay, so here's the black. Obviously, the death is where oil is. Those are the best spots to put the coal plants and stuff like that, as far as I'm aware. So I would want to build a road out there, put the coal plants down, and then have that line back towards the city. But I'm trying my best to keep it green, because you know, that's just what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to. That's why I'm also trying to just I grow a little bit, let the city stabilize, then grow a little bit, let the city stabilize, grow a little bit. You know, that sort of process really helps to keep things in check, and I'm able to still use green power, so I don't have to, you know, do a whole bunch of ground pollution like this industry is already doing over here. So. Another one down there, and these you don't have to connect them; they just have to be in the same vicinity of each other, so that they can like feed off each other's power. But if it's too far away, like for instance, this one would be close enough to give power to these houses, and then the houses would power each other, sort of thing. But if it was too far away, like these were initially, I would have to build these lines here. Which, now that I think about it, just take off and clean up the place a little bit. I can leave this one here because these still need power. But I didn't need those anymore because the houses power each other, sort of thing. So I'm keeping it with that. Let me see. So the power should be okay. So power's good over there now. Back to the info views. All right. So I was at here. I think I was at terrain. Okay. So noise pollution. Obviously the machines. High pollution. High pollution. The average is at 61, but the partially important part is the fact that it's not in the residential area. Yes, this commercial strip down here is bringing a bit of the sound into it, but that's just because this is how an early city had to be built. Because if you try to keep things too separate too early, you're gonna lose you're gonna run out of money from building so many roads everywhere. So these buildings have to share a lot of roads. But now that I have a bit more money to play with, maybe I can start moving the commercial area either over here or over here, a bit farther away, but not too far from the residential area, because obviously it's the residents that use the commercial area. So after that, I have the natural resources, oil, ore, forest, and fertile land. I'm planning on, oh shit, um, I really like the forestry industry that I had back on Xbox when I was doing it. So I might. This doesn't have as much here. And anywhere that's green, obviously, you can do forestry. So if maybe over there I buy that land over there, I can maybe build a pretty good forestry one over there. But I do want to save this good patch of land here for any coal that I do plan on in the future. But at the same time, obviously, it's close to the water. It's gonna pollute the water. You know, right? Coal plants directly in the residential area. Everything's fine. Nothing's wrong. Oh man, are you both watching the stream, or is it just Joseph? There's only one viewer, so it's probably just Joseph. Ethan, join the stream. Join the stream. Okay, so after that, that looks like plains or like air. No, that's district stuff. I haven't marked any distinct districts yet, so that's not bringing up anything for that one. The next one is tourism, which again I haven't done anything. City attractiveness is only at 2% at the bottom. You can see the weekly tourist visits is 3. So that's not too good. And attractiveness, yeah, you see this is still, yeah. Anyways, tours again. The tourist industry is not very booming right now because it's a small city of just 2,000 people. And you can see at the bottom, you can see where it says 2365. That's the population, and you can see it's going down by 3, but now it's down by 2, you know, down by 3, up by 1, up by 2, down by 2. It's sort of leveling out, and that's kind of what I want to get to. And you can see my money every like week, I think it is, I gain $1,000. That's my current expenses and my profits are balancing out very well right now. That's why I'm trying to let the city, you know, stabilize for a bit. Let me get some money while I'm just going through some stuff right now. And then post offices. I think we had some of the industry here. Do I have post? No, I don't. Oh no, I had the mail industries over here, but I don't have any post offices just yet. There's a bunch of fires breaking out. What the fuck? Oh, they're coming. Look at them. Look at them. Hey. Yeah, I might want to see if I can maybe get them a quicker route to here, because let me see. Actually, let me go to the fire department. I believe it's that one, right? Yeah. So okay, so you see the fire department's here. For them to get over there, now that I think about it, they have to go here, all the way down here, drive over here, and then drive back up here. That's why this place is burned down. Oh man. Oh yeah, if you zoom in, you can hear like the industry and stuff. If you zoom in the commercial. Just chill here. Does that now look pretty aesthetic? I think it looks pretty aesthetic. Bro, shut up. I know I need to build a school. That's what I'm saying though. Like, because if I build a school, if I build a school, let me see if it tells me how much electricity it's gonna take. Where's that? Public library, middle school. Okay, so okay. Let me see. It's only gonna tell me how much it'll cost to build it, not how much power it's gonna take, all that stuff, you know. So that's one thing. I'm trying to build the infrastructure first, and then build school. Literally, that it could happen, and I just wasted for an elementary school $10,000, For a high school, 24, and for a public library, 22. You know, if those places burn down, whoop-de-doo, I'm out of luck. I can't do anything about that. I should have built a better infrastructure. So, now what I'm gonna just focus on real quick is getting a better route for the fire department and the police department to get back to this industry area here, which I believe I can maybe do. I'm trying to see if there's a way I can connect it to this intersection here. But let me see. I mean, if you got any ideas, shoot them at me. I built this road back here because they were having trouble accessing this back area, like the garbage disposal, because they would have to go out here, drive, and then go back down here. So I built that back there so that they can get there easier. But now I need a way, I guess, in a reverse for them to get over there quicker. It's possible that it might be better to just relocate the building itself, which might be the better option. Or you see, what's its current reach? Because the current reach is good for them. No, that's actually kind of shit. Yeah, see, all this is red. That means that they are very high hazard to having their places being burnt down because they wouldn't get there fast enough. But I do, as you can see that tweet there, I do have a policy for smoke detectors. It's 5 cents per building is the upkeep, but it significantly reduces the risk of their places burning and catching on fire. That's why I have that there. It's a little bit more money, yes, but it helps with that. So people's houses aren't burning down everywhere. That's why you don't see all that many fires, even though the reach isn't that big. You get what I mean? So I think with that, actually, to be honest, I should maybe move it closer to the industry because that's like we have the most issues with fires. Either that or build their own over here, which it might work. To be honest, Jay. Might put it like here or something. It's a good spot. Good there. Ta-da! Yeah, voice crack. Okay. Okay, so we have that there. Alright. Let me see. Is it time for a school yet? School's out! We under quarantine, they don't need a school. So. It's going pretty good. Excuse me. But yeah, so you can see how the population is kind of leveling around that 2,300. Although I might want it to grow a bit more because I'm really close to that milestone and I unlock some of this stuff here when I reach that milestone. Recreational use. Free Wi-Fi, it's different things you can do, but they do cost money, obviously. So, let me see. Yo, bro, what's up? What's up? Let me know. I'm actually tired as fuck. Better's calling me. Alright, bro. I'll catch you later. Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate it. It's been real, bro. It's been real. It's been real. It's been real, bro. It's been real. Hey. Well, thank you very much for anyone who maybe tuned in on the on-demand video. I'll catch you later.